Paul Joshua Roma,
JAYMAR SIGUE,
KHEN LANDERO,
CLARINCE CANOY,
TURTOR.
We are here to discuss on how to assemble and transfer data to SQL. So first, we need to order the specific items. So here are the list of the items we order. So first, the Arduino Uno R3, DHT11, temperature LAN cable, breadboard and wires. We waited almost a week to deliver these our specific items.
and now we explain how the components work in its usage. First, the DHT11, the module can detect surroundings environment of the humidity and temperature. High reliability and excellent long-term stability. Output from digital output has fixed bolt hole and easy installation.
Now we explain on jumper wire. A jumper wire is an electric wire that connects remote electric circuits used for printed circuits boards. By attaching a jumper wire on the circuit, it can be short circuit and shortcut jump to the electric circuit. A LAN cable is a conductor that connects device in a local area network LAN. With a network connector, the network cable provides communication between several devices, computers, routers, and switches.
The Arduino Ethernet Shield allows you Arduino to connect to the internet via LAN cable. The shield is based on the WISNet Internet chip, providing a network IP stack capable of both TCP and UDP. The Arduino Ethernet Shield supports up to 4 simultaneous socket connections.
First, this is the Arduino Uno and this is the Ether Shield. So you need to attach the Arduino Uno to the Ether Shield like this. Then you need to attach the jumper wire connected to the sensor. First, you need to attach the green wire to the ground. This one. Then the yellow wire to this one. This is the net. Then the orange will go to the 5 volts. 5 volts. Here, this one. Then you need to attach the LAN cable.
Once you're done putting the components together, we need to create a database. For creating the database, we will use the SAMP server, and we will then send the data from the Arduino using the Ethernet shield through the Internet router. This data will store in the database, and we can access this data anytime we want. We will also create a web page that will show this data. First step, you need to install SAMP and go to this link below. After installing it, run the SAMP as administrator by clicking on it and selecting run as administrator as shown in below picture. After opening it, start the Apache and MySQL services. These two. Open your browser and type localhost et/phpMyAdmin/. Let's just copy it. Then go to the database tab and create the new database. I have created a database with the name Ethernet as shown below. Then go to SQL tab, next databases tab, and paste the below code. There, it will create a table where we will enter the data for the sensor from the Arduino, like this one. Step 3, creating the PHP pages. Now we're going to create the PHP pages which will help in making connection between the Arduino and the database. First, go to the folder where your SAMP folder located, and create a new folder named Ethernet, like this one, and create a new text file in this folder and save name as connection.php. But I use the Microsoft Visual Studio Code to copy this PHP code. I just paste the code in the Visual Studio, and then create a new text file and save the name as data.php and copy this code. Then you can manually check that if the database is receiving the data from these pages or not, or you can say that if the connection between the database and these pages is made or not. To check that, place this line in your browser. It's done. To entering the above line in your browser, if done will be shown, then it means that the values are stored in the database. You can see this by going into the database. Step 4. Sending data from Arduino to database. You need to check that whether the Ethernet shield is working properly or not. So to do this, connect the Ethernet wire from the Ethernet router to the Ethernet shield. Next, open up the Arduino IDE. Go to Files, Example, Ethernet, DHCP address printer. A new window will open up. Upload the code, and in the serial printer, it will show you the IP address of the Ethernet shield. Note this IP address as you will need it in the code. Select the Arduino Uno. Click OK. Go to File, Example, Internet, DHCP address printer. Once it loaded, upload it. And then click here to see the IP address of the Ethernet shield. Take note of this one. And then open up your command prompt. And type ipconfig. And now to this IP address. Now paste this code in the Arduino IDE. Change this to number 2 and then 11. Then put the Ethernet shield's IP address here in this line. Zero 143, and then put the IPv4 address in this line. Zero 118. And then click upload. To display the data in your web browser, create a new PHP file in your Ethernet folder and copy this code. Now type this line in your browser. And here it is, done.